Welcome. Bettina.
Hi,
Hi.
I could directly start.
Yes, please.
It looks like it's very hot in Australia. Susie is waving at you.
It's
Really?
getting there. It's hot.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's spring. It's not summer.
It's kind of, it's still
It's
spring, but it
summer.
is summer.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't have the same seasons like in Europe,
Hmm.
where you really notice, oh, now it's spring, now it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
summer, now it's already quite hot here now. Yeah.
Mind is speaking the whole time. I can't change it. It's just to rest. Yeah, can make anything different.
Such a nice realization, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In between there are thoughts that has to be different, but yeah, it's like it
Even
is.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Not,
sensations?
yeah. Not believing any thought.
No.
Phew. Phew.
Yeah.
Phew. How's that?
Yeah, it brings a relief. Yeah, because it's, yeah, nothing to do. Mm. But
Yes,
how,
yes, healing.
yeah, yeah. But how is it
Mm.
with sensations, with the body health, I would like to say? I have to deal at the moment with high blood pressure, and when we're sitting here, there is a sound here in this area. It's
Yeah.
unpleasant. It's not pain at the moment. That's okay, that I'm glad for.
Mm.
But it's the whole time,
Mm.
and there are thoughts, should I do something? But what could I do at all these things?
Yes, yeah. So those thoughts, are they just practical thoughts?
A few, yes, and
Yeah,
they might
yeah,
follow. Yeah, I did an
yeah,
appointment with a doctor. I will check
yeah,
it. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's practical. That's
yeah,
not a problem. Those
no,
thoughts can be very helpful, isn't
yeah,
it? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
the
yeah.
thoughts,
They are
yeah.
needed. Yeah,
Uh,
somehow.
um, uh,
Also not, but yeah, they are
yeah, if
practical.
they come, it's, you know, practical thoughts are not in the way of being here, isn't it?
No, no.
Mm. It's those compulsive
Hmm.
spinning thoughts
Yeah.
that
Because
trouble
yes,
us.
I did what I could do. I had an appointment with the doctor, but next week, so in
Yes.
between, there's nothing I can do, but it is still there, and then it's a bit, ooh,
There are some other things that one can do. Have you heard about breathing exercises?
yes, that I also do. I lie on the ground, I did
Yeah,
my breathing.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's also a practical thing.
practical. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think in that
So,
I think in that things I'm pretty good to do the practical things. Yes.
wow. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. And the rest of the thought um, appearances or whatever you want to call that,
Yeah.
that is
Can be.
mostly,
Yeah.
yeah, that's mostly troublesome because it's
Yes,
kind of
it makes
spinning and
trouble.
spinning and spinning. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But practical thoughts, they just, okay, this is what I can do, done.
Yes.
Then they're out of the way. Is there anything else I can do? Okay, this and this and this. So I do that, done.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more that uh, compulsive thinking, isn't it? That
Yes.
troubles us.
That's
Yeah,
troubles. Yeah.
yeah. But only if it's not seen for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you notice the moment it is seen that that is just going on by itself,
Mm.
there's not much one can do other than being lucky that there is a seeing there.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
whenever it switches to that side where there's that seeing, it's, oh wow, the mind is spinning, doing its thing, and oh, I see. Oh, that
Mm.
is that moment of, yeah, exactly that.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. And the same with sensations. Is there anything I can do? Then that's the practical side. Seems like you covered the practical side.
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
And then we can be maybe here.
Yeah.
It's just sensations. I mean, if I say I know there are uncomfortable sensations, and that's the
Mm.
thing. If there's nothing one can do, then
Yeah.
the question comes up, oh, how can I relax into this?
Yes.
Hmm.
That makes a touch. There's something. Yeah.
Beautiful. See, then that touch actually comes, at least in my experience, when a layer of resistance
Yeah.
just dissolved. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, here I am.
Okay.
Here I am. Yeah. Very healthy. I find that for myself always very healthy when that comes. That's, some people call that surrender when that
Yeah.
happens.
because I did
Absolutely.
everything what I could do. Now I'm here.
Absolutely. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. Yeah.
And that is happening, still happening. And then, yeah, this so the old thing and why and something like that could also cover that.
Yeah.
On top.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. All those why and I should have and I
Yeah.
could have, that's the suffering.
Yeah.
That's the pathway of suffering. Immediately. The
Yeah.
moment the seeing comes in, it's like, oh my gosh, I see.
Mm.
Oh, here I am. Thanks for that seeing comes in.
Yeah.
Mm. And
Yeah.
that all day long and all night
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. We had it a few times here with this system, this um, underneath wanting to go away. It has to go away. There's this really deep, I do everything that it goes away, something like
Yeah,
that, and not
yeah,
really being here and surrender to that or allow
yeah,
that being.
yeah. So, but let's make a distinction there again.
Hmm.
It's the most natural thing for mm, a live organism that it takes care of itself. It's absolutely natural. So if there's something going on that's not in balance, then you go again, the practical steps like,
Yeah.
oh, is there anything I can do? If you have a wound, I clean it out. Every animal does that. Every
Yes.
plant does that. Every living organism.
Mm.
It's just there's mostly not a compulsive thinking around it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's kind of for us humans.
Yes. Yes.
But otherwise, it's just okay. And then when I've done everything, here I am. Here I
Yeah.
am. Here I am. Mm. It's the
Mm.
most natural thing, Bettina. Mm.
Then did I really have done everything? There's
See, that's the pathway into hell immediately. You can
yeah.
see that's the pathway into hell. That does that is a thought that does not help in any way. It's more, what is it that I can do? Okay, I do this, I do this, I do this. This is what I can do. Okay, is there
Mm.
anything else I can do? Uh, no, for right now, not.
Yeah.
Maybe, I could do this. But questioning it is the pathway into hell.
Mm.
Yeah. Then it's like I should have, I could have,
Yeah,
and
I should.
the stick is out. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So if you can make a distinction between those, that is huge, I would say.
yeah,
And that brings the kindness in,
yeah,
kindness, kindness towards everything, actually,
yeah,
but especially to
yeah.
this.
First
Yeah.
here.
Always first here. If it's first here, it appears everywhere. It's just like that. Mm. Yeah. And then that sweet touch. Yes, it's again resistances, confusions just crumble off. Oh, and then you can breathe. And then might be some more layers. Yeah.
or something comes about, I feel really exhausted and getting
Yeah.
tired at the moment. And it's
Mm.
totally clear with all this trying and yeah, but it feels good to recognize that, oh, I would lay down and sleep, something like that. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
So that's a practical thing again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just even noticing that the system is exhausted. Lots of people don't even have that
Don't
capacity.
know. Me too. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, wow, noticing, oh, system is so exhausted. Oh,
Really, it's
let's
amazing.
just have a little nap. Just close your
Yeah.
eyes for a moment. You can have a little power nap right here.
Ah,
Mhm.
yeah, it feels really too much to let the eyes open.
Yeah, gosh, close those
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. It's not easy for me now to let the eyes close. Just,
Then you open them.
yeah.
Very simple. Oh,
Yeah.
eyes want to open, they open. Eyes can close, they close.
Close. Yeah.
Uh, Nothing has to stay forever. It's that being with, that
Yeah.
so beautiful that you could say, oh, body is actually so exhausted.
Yeah.
Just that it's noticed, and then could have a power nap or could have a nap or so. Just me suggesting closing eyes. Oh,
Yeah.
now they want to open again.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's really true. Yesterday I noticed that also. I sit down and allowed, and 5 minutes later, hey, it was it was gone
see, exactly, exactly. You
with the
see that with
allowness.
children.
Yeah,
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 yeah. Children do that so wonderfully.
yeah,
Especially when there's an upset. Gosh, they scream their lungs out
yeah,
sometimes. And so, whoa, you think this will never be good
yeah,
again. And you're just with them and they regulate their nervous system and swoop-de-whoop, off they go. Oh, all is
yeah,
well, isn't
yeah.
it?
That it is. Yeah,
Yeah, so the same here.
yeah,
It's just whatever, you know, if you're with whatever's happening
yeah,
and then letting it flow through, and it shows you what's next, and it shows you
mm,
what's next. It's,
yeah.
gosh, when you are able to be with it, oh, it's
Yeah,
the
it's not a big
best.
deal. Yeah,
No, it's the best.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah. Now
like
I something recognize it much more. You say it often, and I
yeah.
know it a long time, but the moments, yeah, it's totally to recognize that moment when it goes out, and also that's
Yes.
not, yeah. But the recognizing is really the moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's when
Mm.
attunement comes into place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't even know that my hand was so cold. I had it
Yeah.
the whole time in ice water.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
nearly fell off.
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't even notice. So,
Yeah.
oh, got
Yeah.
it back. Luckily, it didn't fall off.
Yeah. Yeah, it is like that. Yeah.
Yes, it
Totally
is like
right.
that. It is like that. Mm. Especially if it's possible, because sometimes,
It's
no.
not possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. But the recognizing is just a help because you are in connection with that part that couldn't do it different at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good. And I like that practical things. It makes it simple.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. It makes it very simple,
Yeah.
very straightforward. Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah. It's no confusion.
No,
Yeah.
no discussion.
No discussion. Exactly. It's just straightforward.
Ah.
Mhm.
Mm. I like to sit with you, but it's good for now. You know that. Thank you. Thank you all.
Susie,
Hey, hey everyone.
hey,
Yeah, it is very hot in WA, in Perth.
Perth
Yeah,
too, huh?
it's like 37 today. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Mhm. It's late afternoon now, huh? It's
yeah.
it's still that hot?
It's still pretty hot. Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
tomorrow's 39, so I don't think it's gonna cool off much overnight. I know.
No, then we're a little below.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm,
definitely we've had in the 30s today. I think now it's maybe 25, but it's also
mm,
7:30 in the evening.
mm, mm.
Mm.
I was just gonna I know we've had a couple of conversations over time, um, just around kind of, I guess, that's it. Like kind of, I guess, extrasensory kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, I guess it's kind of interest. And I know a couple of times you've talked about Micah, and I just wanted to ask you your understanding. Like, sometimes you talk about the cities and they sit and but sometimes they have other people that are like uh looking after their physicality
Mm.
while they're kind of um I'm not sure what words to put on that. And I just was wondering, like, what is that them mm, kind of sitting in an expanded state, or being in an expanded state, as opposed to like this idea of astral traveling or astral projection?
Mm. Maybe there are different kinds of, but I'm also not, maybe I'm not the best person to ask this. I don't really have the 100% knowledge of it. But what I've seen is that ah, whatever that is, call it consciousness or spirit or soul or what, it seems it is able to disconnect from the body.
Mhm.
We know that with dissociation, for example, when there's an overwhelm in the system, when it's too much for the system, something is, if it jumps out,
Mhm.
and you can do that consciously so that it doesn't disturb the body too much.
Okay.
So I know the Buddhists have studied that forever, and some other cultures, spiritual cultures too, in India, those things are, it seems like that people have cultivated that more over there. So how now exactly they do that, I haven't read it, or even I haven't even met anybody yet who's doing stuff like that. I mean, I've seen it from afar. I went
Mhm.
once to the Oneness University in India, where they had what they called cosmic beings, and women and men were kind of sitting. The bodies were sitting there, but there was nobody in there, but the bodies were still alive. So they called it cosmic beings. But, all the rest one can imagine, I guess.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm not sure what your experience is. It's maybe it is similar to deep sleep.
Mm.
So when there's no thinking activity whatsoever, and even with deep sleep, kind of, if you get woken up abruptly while you are in deep sleep, it might take some time to get orientation where you are.
Mm. Mm.
So it might take some time to revisit or re-enter this body mind system to, yes, yeah, I'm in Perth, or yes, what's my name again? Maybe you have even had experience. I've had experiences like that quite often. I have it. I wake up in the morning and it's like, gosh, where am I? Who am I? What am I? And then, yes, slowly, slowly. I'm pretty sure lots of us have had experiences like that.
Mm.
So apparently one can do that consciously. So
Mhm.
you can train that and go and travel. So maybe it depends on also on how far out one goes, leaves the body. Because as long
Mm.
as there's experience,
Mm.
then there must be a connection to body.
Mm.
Otherwise, one would not be able to sense. Because that's what the body system delivers. It delivers that sensory.
Mm.
So it delivers experience.
Mm.
So it might be depending on how far one goes out, and then traveling through, call it dimensions, or yeah, that's also just made up. In the end, it is all made up by the mind. This is made up by the mind. I say it in a cheap way.
Mhm.
It might be much more complex, I'm not sure.
Mm.
But, no mind, no nothing. That's what we
Mm.
know. Huh? No mind,
Mm.
no nothing. Deep sleep, nothing.
Mm.
We can only speak about it afterwards.
Mm.
So where we've been in the meantime, nobody can say. But people have explored. So there's
Mm.
definitely scriptures around that.
Mm.
So as long as there's experience, there must be something that can experience. Otherwise,
Mm.
nothing. There must be even still a thought form. Otherwise, nothing.
Mm.
Or or not in that will not be in the realm of thought and experience. It will be beyond that. And we somehow our systems that live in the world of experience, where everything is changing every moment, it is very, 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 very difficult for us to even acknowledge that there is something beyond. There's something, kind of the opposite, something that does not experience whatsoever. You can't put it in a box, you can't say what it is, but it is still there.
Mm.
It's, I mean, that's where the wonder is, isn't it? It's like, ooh, because the mind cannot grasp it. It is beyond the mind.
Mm. Mm.
So I guess the same with time traveling and experiences, mm, yeah, beyond the body, let's say it like
Mm.
that.
Mm.
But I mean, that's my take on it. It must be still connected to some body because otherwise it would not be able to experience
Mm.
and speak about. So it's pretty cool that there is a body in a certain way. Otherwise, otherwise there would just be that we can't talk about.
Mm. Mm.
And it seems that some people, call it maybe people or beings, that have the capacity to go out and also come back and then share what they have experienced. And that's very entertaining in a certain way.
Mm.
And it is as serious as this one, and it's
Mm.
as, I mean, then you can ask again, what is this all? What is it about?
Mm.
In this world, it seems it is very serious when it's so compact and full of resistance and dense.
Mm.
But the moment it loosens up, it's like, oh my God, I didn't even know that
Mm.
that existed also. It's like, oh, and it's
Mm.
expanding, and you come into bliss realms or whew, dissolving realms, and yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Mm.
Everything you can imagine is there.
Mm.
Everything. There's no end to it. It's yeah, it's quite awesome. Yeah, if that makes sense, if that answers, yeah, what you wanted to
Mm.
know.
Yeah, I guess I just had been thinking about that.
Mm,
Yeah, whilst having like a physical, earthly kind of, body and presence, and kind
yes.
of how that, yeah, I guess that interest. I don't know what else to say for those people,
Mm,
and
mm-hmm.
and also, I mean, there's all the stuff that you hear about these people having like abilities that are, these cities that are having these kind of I don't know how to say it, but like I guess different abilities, I guess, that are beyond the
Yes.
kind of the five senses, the traditional senses.
Yes, absolutely. Mm, yeah, all of that, everything. Yeah.
Mm.
And it's coming more forward in a way. Yeah, it's more spoken about it.
Mm.
All those humans with kids actually coming
Mm.
into the world right now, lots of them that have
Yeah.
wholly different sensory
Mm.
and capacities and abilities. Yes. Yeah.
Experiences. Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Mm.
Yeah. So maybe one can call that also evolution or whatever you want to say, put onto that.
Mm.
Because if you look, where we come from and life, it's just very creative,
Mm.
endlessly creative.
Mm.
creates all these special beings, and in the animal kingdom too.
Mm.
Hmm. Totally different sensory. I mean, somehow we know that um, what we can perceive, oh my gosh, it's so little. Just the way
Mm.
our eyes are seeing is there are
Mm.
other eyes that see totally differently.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
how many more colors, and couldn't even imagine what more colors. It's
Mm.
already very colorful.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So different beings in a certain way.
Mm. Mm.
Maybe also necessary in a world that is opening up for us right now, where everything is digitalized and gosh, everything is on screens and I mean, it's such a different world, huh? Even for us, who
Mm.
just look 20 years or 30 years back.
So,
So, wow,
mm.
we still had the telephone on the string,
Mm.
on a cable. Oh, it's quite amazing, huh?
Yeah. Not even
Yeah,
computers. Yeah.
not even computers. It was just happening, it was just
Mm.
starting. And there was so
Mm.
huge, huge boxes, and I mean, everything was big. Hmm.
Mm.
And now it's
Mm.
all tiny and available to little kids, even.
Mm.
Quite exciting in a certain way to watch it all, if one
Mm.
doesn't judge.
Mm.
If you want to judge and think, oh my gosh, everybody's missing out, then
Mm.
on something else that we have had.
Mm.
Otherwise, it's quite awesome, huh, to watch
Mm.
how creative life is.
Mm.
Quite a subject.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess it's just been a lot of interest in kind of like, yeah, looking
Mm.
into that or just reading about
Mm.
it or watching
Yeah,
about it and stuff
yeah,
and
yeah,
also like indigenous cultures and yeah, like different connections and things that they have
yeah,
to kind of yeah, kind of bigger spiritual dimensions and even the plants and animals and mm,
yeah. Been always around
mm,
again, always been there. Yeah.
mm,
Our culture is, the civilization culture has been a bit in denial, huh?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
been a different interest here.
yeah,
Yeah. So some of us are aware of all of this, and others just live in that black and white spectrum
yeah,
where,
yeah,
yeah, nothing else is possible in a way.
mm, mm,
Maybe a
mm,
bit of religion, but even the religion isn't
yeah,
is yeah is fixed. There's no
yeah,
not yeah.
mm,
Our culture doesn't really allow free spirits, huh? It just
mm,
likes to keep it all a bit small and
mm,
so that people can follow rules and
yeah,
yeah, tamed,
yeah,
tamed. Everyone who's a bit wild and a bit untamed, oh gosh, it's dangerous.
mm, mm. And Mike, like I've noticed, like when you're doing this, the the satsang, or um, when you're kind of connecting with people that you're also, I don't know if this might be not correct, but like I get the sense that you're like tuning into your own like body system to, on a sensory level, and I guess perhaps even on a thought level, like as like in a way like to like I guess that there's like a mirroring or a connection there that kind of tends to um I guess like yeah, like share a similar experience on a sensory level. I don't know how to, like on the sensation or emotion, or yeah, would that be true? Like it, like in how you're tracking stuff within your own system when you're kind of when people are connecting. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Now let me see, how can I say what's actually happening here? So there's definitely no identification with this body,
Mm-hmm.
but there is an inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I am is
Mm-hmm.
including this body
Yes.
system. And it seems like this body system is the closest, so it is using this body to connect
Mm-hmm.
with others. And for whatever reason, there's a deep, deep interest here, no
Mm-hmm.
clue where that comes from, to connect on the deepest level. If it sounds special, but it's not special. It's just a deep um, um, interest to connect. Let's just see how I can say that. To live the connection that it knows is there actually anyway, all the time. So when I'm coming in contact with you, for example, something is using this system to meet in the most beautiful way, so that there is a flow happening. So where both of our systems then can just share the most beautiful moments with each other. So that's how it is from this side. So, and it has learned here that the moment there's any resistance here, something has moved away from that flow.
Mm.
So then it's like, oh, there's an interest to come back whenever that is noticed. It was so beautiful in conversation with Bettina, that
Mm.
can come in the form of a thought that, oh, I've done something wrong, or I should have done this, or I could have. And when that is noticed, see, then it's, oh, it's noticed. Yes, it's okay. And so it comes back. And that
Mm.
goes 1,000 times. So somehow, for whatever reason, my system has been so interested in that it has a capacity to do that, very quickly.
Mm.
You never know. It's an ongoing exploration in a way, or an ongoing interest, passion, you can
Mm.
call it
Mm.
that. But it is faster, and I can notice that. I can notice,
Mm.
where it was stuck years ago. It's like, wow, it
Mm.
flows. It's in a
Mm.
flow. It's
Mm.
like, okay, eyes closed. Oh, now they want to open. It's no
Mm.
struggle with that. It's
Mm.
getting more and more natural, I could say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is noticeable in contact with so-called other beings.
Mm.
It's so clear that there are no other beings, but it appears like that there are. So I
Mm.
got to go with that in a way. As long
Mm.
as it appears like that, I've got to go with it like that. So and then it's, how can I, how can a flow be created in this meeting? So kind of how can we fall in love with each other right here in this moment without, not going into any story with that. It's just that,
Mm.
oh my gosh, I don't want to be anywhere else than right here, right now, with you and me
Mm. Mm.
and this.
Mm.
So that's kind of how it works here. Thanks for asking. It's really nice to speak it, Susie. I
Mm. Mm.
really like this conversation.
Mm. Yeah, it's really nice to hear you articulate it.
Mm.
Yeah, that is for you.
Mm. So what happens with that most of the time, if the so-called other being is interested in this too,
Mm.
that resistances just fall on both ways, on both sides,
Mm.
quite quickly, and then it's you come more and more and more and more to the core of it all,
Mm. Mm.
just being here, and gets
Mm.
quieter, gets warmer, it's gets more
Mm.
simple.
Mm.
It's just yum. Mm. And then, we have conversations like this, and mm, yeah, just like that.
Mm. Mm.
But it does start with that interest to meet, to
Mm.
really meet, to really meet as the same,
Mm.
equally.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. If I want to be anybody in our exchange, or you
Mm.
want to be anybody in our exchange, if we have to
Mm.
prove anything, it will be a different conversation.
Mm.
There will be a sense of separation. Very, very clear.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So what, just your mms and
Mhm.
how your system perceives and when
Mm.
what it does in me is it's like it's stroking everything in the inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. That's how it feels here. It's like,
Mm.
mm.
Yeah, it's hard to put words on. It's
Mm.
like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's like a warmth from the inside. I'm not sure how to.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's true. And I think once it's like when like when you come back to that space, there's just such, I don't know, clearness. I'm not sure what word to use. Like
Yes.
emotionally, thought on a thought level, on a sensation level. Mm.
Yes, I know exactly
Mm.
what you,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. And it's funny because it's like the question, the question almost came from the space of, well, you could say it comes from that, mm, say it, um, I mean, ultimately the mind, but I guess it's like, it's, yeah, I guess it just, my sense is that it feels like you're feeling, and there's such an attunement in this with Micah that just is able to sense the minutia on a physical level that feels like it's you're mirroring and able to tune in and kind of almost, yeah, if I don't know, yeah, I guess often that might people might talk about that on like a sensitivity or an empathic or, yeah, kind of level. Does that make
Yes,
sense? Yeah.
yes. And there again, if there is not that interest
Mm.
for whatever reason, you might just
Yeah.
walk through the world. You can call it being insensitive, but you just don't have that, you
Mm.
just walk through,
Mm.
where we, with more sensitivity, we just notice every detail on the left and on the right and above and below. Yeah, it's
Mm.
just like that.
Mm.
And who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
it's interesting that there's all of that around.
Mm.
Sometimes I wonder, wow, sometimes they just didn't notice that. So, wow,
Mm.
how's that possible?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that exists too.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that identification, I guess that's ultimately at the heart of it is like all of that stuff is moving through.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. The
Mm.
moment there's identification, then there will be suffering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And also that we don't have much of a choice. It
Mm.
just does it. It just
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah.
And we are the lucky ones, I would say. We
Mm.
are the lucky ones.
Mm.
We see it more and more and more when it happens. And
Mm.
so, oh
Mm.
gosh, yeah.
Mm.
So, and then there comes at one point, it's like you see it immediately, as,
Yeah. Yeah.
as, as if it can, it seems like there's a learning happening.
Mm.
That's what I'm noticing in this system, through
Yeah.
this system.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I've definitely been more aware of that, mm, because there is that sensitivity, yeah, of, yeah, lessening of that identification and taking personally. Yeah.
Definitely
Mm.
noticeable, Susie,
Mm.
since I have
Mm.
known you.
Mm.
Definitely noticeable. Yeah,
Mm.
so definitely a learning happening there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure you see that in my system too.
Mm. Mm.
In learning,
Mm.
endless learning.
Yeah.
It's so intelligent. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. Whatever this is I'm just putting a word on it. It's
Yeah.
unbelievably
Mm.
uh, doesn't much matter how much trauma and how much baggage and how much suffering there's been, there is still this amazing learning going on every moment. It's
Mm.
awesome.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's such an intelligence.
Oh, it's
Mm.
so, the whole thing is so awesome if you
Yeah.
look from a little different perspectives. Oh
Mm.
my God. When it's not
Mm.
identified. isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like mind blowing. It's like you can't even. Yeah.
Mind blowing. Yeah. Mind blowing. Exactly. That's the
Mm,
word.
mm, mm. Mm,
Mm.
mm, 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 mhm, mm, Thank you so much. Mm, mm.
Debbie,
Hi, Michael.
hello.
Hello. Would love to sit with you and try to feel why it isn't working for me yet with doing what I love.
You breathing?
No. Oh, the whole system was like.
Yeah. So oh, sweet. Ah.
Did you feel what that was, or just a big cramp, or?
Was just a contraction, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. You know, it was also a few big sentences that you brought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was already quite a contraction in there. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm. So body is included in our being here right now together.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so that means breathing is also happening.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Let's just stay with that for a moment, being here. Yeah,
Yeah.
this amazing body system, sensory.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It so loves being included, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Every little detail loves to be included, at least in my experience. Mm. And it starts actually screaming when something is left out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if just a little finger is left out, it starts screaming, scratching somewhere and kicking and oh, something is left out here. Mm. So always good to come back to include, yeah, the the body, just to include.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to identify because, it's, in a way, doesn't make sense because that makes it so small.
Yeah.
But the inclusion, let's just see when it is as much as possible included. And what happens then?
Deeper relaxation.
Relaxation.
Also, a little bit the belief I don't want to be here.
Yeah, so that would be the movement away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So just noticing that, including that too. There comes the relaxation, and then there might be another layer of where it's a bit more dense, and then it wants to move away from that. Like, "Oh, I don't want to be here." So it's notice, and then something happened again. Yeah, there again,
Yeah, some releases. Yeah.
some releases, and then again. How is it being here with that after that release?
Some fear and resistance again.
See, that's the movement away again. So it's another layer of resistance and fear. So then that is noticed. If possible, no judgment.
Some layers of fear. Yeah, try to hold
Oh,
on.
okay. Okay. Trying to hold on. Did you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's hold on. Or let it hold on. No right, no wrong, no interference. Just a layer that shows itself, and it's okay. We're here.
Yeah, and slowly letting go a little bit. Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. And maybe also see if it's possible to include that where there's no resistance, just consciously, so that that is that is included. Because there's also a lot there where there's no resistance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yes.
And for system at the moment, it's the question, okay, am I letting go totally or hang on to a little something?
Yeah, see, that's a movement away again.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's such a small part, and the rest
yeah.
is like freedom.
Yes,
Oof.
wonderful. Yeah. Mhm. And then what happened there?
Releasing a little bit fear. Slowly untangling to full letting go. Yeah.
Go really slow here. Yeah.
It's untangling, untangling, and then it's like the beginning is in the heart. Yeah.
And then if you look from here at what you brought in the beginning,
Yeah, I'm trying to see those two together, but um, from here it's like always well, but it's not already the answer to my question.
so have a look if you can see when it shifts into that dislike, let's say it like that.
Yeah.
If you can, if you can, if that's possible right now.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Ah, wonderful. Ah.
Yeah, it's so of about letting go everything and also what the mind wants or the heart somewhere wants or my dreams or it's all just
Yes, that's the right
oh.
expression. I like that sound. Very good sound. Yes. Yeah.
It's a huge seeing for my system, this. Yeah.
Ah,
It's just here and nothing.
very clear. Ah. Mm.
It's so beautiful. It's such a huge step beyond what I just said.
Yes, it is. It is. Mm.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Mm. It's a different universe.
Yeah. And somewhere the mind is trying to understand it also.
Yeah, of course.
It's like stories of following your heart and do this
Yeah.
and do that, and then
Ah,
it's totally letting go everything.
yes. Yeah.
It feels a bit like a fresh plate
Mm.
with nothing on it.
Yeah.
System is quite questioning now, but how do I do this, or how does that work, or how is decision making going to happen, or
Mm. Mm. It's beautiful, beautiful to see.
yeah.
Mm.
And yesterday I came across somebody who works in the neighborhood, and she talked to me, and I was so in there's so much peace, and it was for me an experience like she just showed up in my screen. It was so silent. My system was so silent, and the head, and it was a different experience. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You were in a different space when she came towards you?
No, when you're in such silence,
Mm.
it's like people appear on your screen
Yes.
instead of I'm a living being in a world and meeting people, and
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'm a little bit astonished.
Mm.
Yeah, and a little bit like, oh, what to do now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know it will show. It always does. You don't have to worry. At least that's my experience. It always shows the next step. Up until now, hasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think that that living from the heart is like living is the heart, and the idea of living from the heart is more like ego consciousness still, and it is totally letting go of that now, I think.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's really a huge shift for my
Mm.
perception. Yeah,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
also some fear around that. Yeah,
So, when fear comes in this, in my experience, it always loses a bit of ground.
yeah,
It's just again and again, including physicality. Yeah, just like this. It's like when here, no fear. When it's wobbly, it's like, oh. I mean, it's in a way, it is so simple. All we know in the world of experience is that it's changing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When it seems like it's not changing, then there's been a lot of resistance and trying to hold on to something. And then there's identity and hell, suffering. The moment it flows and flows and flows, it lives itself. And then, like you said, concepts like live your heart or something, just it's not, just doesn't come to mind even. It's not important. It just lives itself.
Yeah, it's really beyond that. Yeah.
It's beyond that, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, mm.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Meike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Thanks, Sylvie. Mm,
This is
mm,
really huge for my system. Yeah. Thank
So happy
you.
to hear and see and perceive.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mm. And thanks for hosting us tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mm. Shanti.
Hi, Micah. Hi, everybody. I haven't seen you for a while. I've been lurking in the background, but
Ah.
but I just there's this deep feeling of incredible, deep love at the moment in the system, and it's just wow. And I really appreciate your conversation with Susie because I was actually inquiring uh, on the same idea of what it is that is shared here, because a friend was critical of Isaac and saying that he's putting out a transmission and all this stuff, and I said no, it's not like that. But your description of it, where you paused to get the right words, that's when I sent a heart across the screen, because that punctuated that moment where I was like, oh yes, that's it, that's what it is. It's this. It's not a one-way dual transmission. It's not one to another. It's a sharing of that. Would you say frequency, or I just feel like there's these different frequencies that
Yeah,
one
beautiful
enters.
word for that. Yeah, it's a beautiful word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And it's
like.
just in unity.
Yeah.
And it's not a one-way transmission. It's not, and I had trouble countering his point, but in my heart, I knew it wasn't that you or Isaac transmit to us, but it's a flow, as you said. It's a living flow between coming through the bodies, exactly, coming through the bodies, felt through the bodies, but just right out there, not here, not contained. It's
Mm.
immense. It's really
Mm.
immense.
It is immense, yes.
And it's so beautiful. And I feel like different frequencies, there seems a sense of different frequencies that do different jobs, perhaps. I don't know. I mean, of course, there's a frequency of fear and anger and shame, and they're very low frequencies, but these higher ones just so incredible. Like the system reaction to it, the feeling of the cells in the body just buzzing, and then you might get one point where you have an injury or something and you feel like this electrical charge in that spot, and you're like, oh wow, I think there's healing happening here right now. And then so many inquiries. I really I'm really an advocate now for self-inquiry. I didn't kind of get it in the beginning. I was like, okay, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? But now it's just all of these. I think maybe you said Guru's grace opens up this, the answers. The answers come. And so what you and Susie discussed was a self-inquiry that I've been having in the last week, and trying to put it into words. But it was very strongly felt. But the English language is very limited, or our languages are very limited to describe such deep experiences as we can have. And just feeling deeply, deeply in a space of love right now. It's just so beautiful.
Best medicine ever, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. But I feel like there would be a frequency now, here, and then the more we rest, that frequency changes. It feels, more like our natural state, the natural state, not a body state, but a consciousness state. So, it's just. And there are some shitty things happening in the background. There's always the shit that happens in that life happens to you, and some things that you struggle with. But I can notice, especially in the last week, really noticing reactions and movements in the body, and from a silent perspective, from an observing perspective, not a judging perspective, and like, oh wow, that's really touched something here. And that self-inquiry, what's needed here to rest, to feel love in a moment of tension or stress, or some like justice wounding. That's a big one with me. Some sort of justice wounding that's come up, and because I'm kind of a fighter for justice and fairness, and I think that's a very unrealistic expectation that will often disappoint. So it's better to let go of expectations of fairness and justice in the world right now, because there's a lot going in the opposite direction. Yeah. Wow. I feel like I've run a marathon. The way that's just thoroughly exhausted every cell in my body is just, oh, so beautiful though.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I saw your shoulders go up and I thought, ah, yes, you're breathing, I need to breathe. And after that, it just expanded more and more and more and just fully filled up. It's like, yeah, that is mirroring. When that oxygen flowed, oh, everything flowed. Amazing.
Mm.
Oh, it's incredible. Thank you. Oh, I'm so hugely grateful for you, for this, for everything. Oh, much love, incredible love.
Judith.
Hmm. 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 mm, 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 mm. Oh.
It's so nice to again and again include the physicality, yeah? And what that does.
Mm.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Thank you, Michael.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Christopher's putting his hand up, but he's not leaving it up. So I think he wants to go next.
Christoph, I did not see that. Thanks, Tammy.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Now I got you. Yes. Hi.
Sit a bit with you.
With pleasure.
Like-
I have the same. All of a sudden, I need glasses.
Yeah,
I just see better.
like it.
Which country do you live?
I live in Belgium.
Ah, you live in Belgium.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now I'm in Sri Lanka.
Right now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, gosh. Then you're close by.
Closer. Yeah,
Relatively.
yeah. It's more interesting in the winter time here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you stay all winter over there in Sri Lanka?
I'm heading to India.
Okay,
There's for satsangs in Tiruvannamalai. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So you stay there for the whole season, the whole satsang season?
I'm
Starts
not
soon.
used. Just an opportunity that came up.
Mm,
There's a retreat, and then as a coincidence, there's somebody else coming in Rishikesh also. So and
mm,
friends are there, and we are coming together, and it's
yeah,
amazing. Yeah,
yeah. Mm.
like so it's like an awareness of this empty space, but not really embodied. And now, little by little, it's become deeper embodied. Yeah.
Is that useful to you?
It's just what happens.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm seeing that, well, the discomforts that are being experienced had to do with that kind of fear of coming deeper into life itself, let's say.
Yes.
Mm.
That's an amazing seeing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's every time, it's like every time letting go of every insight that comes, because if there's a holding on, then there's a stuckness.
Yes, exactly.
And I feel that now too, there's a kind of, on some level, not from the unconscious an expectation, but it holds off. It's a need. It's a
Oh,
neediness. Yeah.
oh, wow, exquisite.
Not something that I choose consciously, but it's just there.
No, yeah. Does it by itself, huh?
And it's good to pronounce it, because that brings movement now.
Absolutely. Yes, exactly. That's my experience too. The moment it's acknowledged,
Mm.
it starts moving. Sometimes it's even nice, as you saw that with Judith and myself, just when the body by itself starts to move a bit.
Mm.
Sometimes, it can be very rich. You can see it's something is stuck there in itself. Oh, when it starts, oh, just rocking itself, or just moving a tiny bit, it starts moving again.
Mm. Can I
Is
have that in
this,
the morning, waking
yeah,
up? Is it stuckness? It's almost impossible to come out of it, and just staying aware. And then at certain moments, this breathing in, and then the body starts to, yeah, release
exactly.
and
Yes,
yeah, it
yes.
takes time sometimes.
Mm.
It's a deeper and deeper simplicity of being. quite amazing. At a certain point, whatever is happening, discomfort, you cannot really do anything about it because it's the doer that keeps it in place. Yeah.
And what happens when it's seen for what it is?
What I experienced as a relaxation in the body, a more tenderness, and there's an allowing of the point of discomfort to be there. And when I now pronounce that again, there's a certain, like in the root of my back spine, there's something happening.
It's moving.
It's just warming.
Warming.
There's a bit resistance in it.
Oh, see, then there comes movement. I like that.
Yeah. Now it's like something's happening, the whole area of the basin.
And what's happening in the heart?
It's emptiness. Yeah. I have the impression that it's like maybe at some moment the very, very young or before even there was a shock that the system is connected.
Okay.
And there was kind of in an observer mode.
Yeah.
An identity and never really was able to participate in life.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And trying to participate was always a lot of obstacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I heard somebody saying this week, it's really about awareness meeting the physicality. And then then there's the joy that is also included if the physicality. But it's like at some level the physicality was not completely embraced. Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah. I was doing also endurance sports.
Yeah.
To just feel the really the energy moving.
Yeah.
But at a level when you get really deeper, you cannot anymore because any forcing of this energy is too much for the system to.
Yeah. Forcing will not help. Forcing will most likely create fear or such a discomfort that it says no.
It's like already deep breathing exercises. You need to be very careful. It's almost forcing.
Yeah, and please be very careful if you do something like that. Yeah, as gentle as possible.
Gentle, very gently.
So ever so gentle.
Yeah.
Can you feel your heartbeat?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's just stay there for a moment together, if you like to. I would love that. Oh, gives me a breath immediately. Just that heartbeat.
This is subtle, like
Subtle, but it's powerful. It pumps the whole blood around. Very strong. But just that you can hear it, that you can feel it. Let's just, for everybody who likes to feel the heart, please tune in. How's that for you? Hearing, feeling it? Somehow I say hearing, but it is a feeling, of course.
there's something happen in the whole energy field.
Yes.
And I see also there's a scene also seeing also that I had in the past quite some complex things happen in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bit of I don't know. It's a little bit afraid to go there just to
Okay. Yeah, honor that, please. So just
yeah.
see if you can find exactly the right distance. So not overstepping. If there's fear, say, okay, I'm backing off. I'm backing off. Just want to say, I feel, I know. Thanks, beautiful heart, doing what you do, or whatever your language is, but honoring that when it's coming too close.
Mm.
So important. I mean, everything loves it when, if you come too close, oh, it freaks out. If you stay too far away, but when you come just to that right distance.
Yeah. I had heart surgeries. I guess yeah, it's something. Yeah.
It's tricky. Yeah, okay. Let's just leave it. And
Well, but
when we come,
it's very
yeah,
good. Yeah.
okay. But somehow all of a sudden it came, let's go back to the base because there was some movement and it was warm. And somehow
Mm.
it brought to the heart. I don't know, but it just wanted me to ask you about the heart. Funny, huh,
Yeah.
how that works.
And the warmth that coming.
Oh, good, good.
Mm.
It's acknowledged again. Yeah. And the base, because you felt warmth in the base that as I
Some
understood,
is supporting.
is supporting. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Like a new setting coming in instead of an I that has to control something that's supporting by itself.
Wow.
Mm.
Sounds so wonderful.
It's subtle, but it's palpable.
Oh, but just that you speak it like this, warms my heart. Mm. I have a feeling it's round. It's good like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Am I right? Is it okay like this?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Thank you very
okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for this.
much.
Mm, mm, yeah. So next meeting will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the immersion. And then I think the next open meeting will be in next year, huh? I have no, otherwise it will on the website, will be on the website. I forget.
I think
Then it should,
it's 27, the
oh,
last one.
27th. So we have still one.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Right after Christmas. Okay, for those who will be there, I see you next Friday, and otherwise 27th. Lots of love to you all. Mwah. Thanks for showing up. Ciao.